No thank you, no can do. That ain't the program. Grown man shit. Watch it, I got hands too.
Going with the breeze. Everything's peace at ease. Now I'm laid back, count stacks, rockin' not quick. Going with the breeze. Everything's peace at ease. Now I'm laid back, count stacks, twisting the trees.
Far from playing, my Marvin Gaye mixed with Martin Payne. Bar game that'll put them all to shame. Word to my mama's name. Spitting on this game for those sick of those who sound ashamed. With an oath to never compromise for no amount of fame. We ain't the same cloth, I brainstorm. Mind fertile like a rainforest. My popularity ain't bored, it ain't forced. When I hit the booth and I rhyme, I'm reminiscing the math mood. I do Raouf in his prime. Praying while they sing the national anthem. Dropped several albums, built an international fandom. They say that pain is weakness leaving the body. These corporations that have you believing demons is godly. Think about it, am I the hero or the villain? Keep the readers guessing. Used to be eager for success, now I'm not even stressing. Find me somewhere, peaceful near a lake or something, with a fish and rod in a bed. Nothing fake, no frontin', I'm saying.
Going with the breeze. Everything's peace at ease. Now I'm laid back, count stacks, rockin' not quick. Going with the breeze. Everything's peace at ease. Now I'm laid back, count stacks.
Hard listening to Word Bond Rap Radio. This is Moka 94.9 CHRW with Chase Walsh.
I wanna rattle bones, I rattle poems just to get it. The abstractical, magical, most shit. I said it on my Sunday summary. The weather less summary, switch it up to some degree. Lounging in some dungarees, lonesome but content, and ain't a lack of shit to do. The backlogs of work and catching up here in the stew with the extra new and various textures too. Me and Rec just do what you expect us to. Continue the feeling of traditional, but still moving forward. Capturing the late night feel. I'm west northward, he northeast, yeah. And the wind is so natural. I rap and roll to the kitchen to cook me up some casserole. Yeah, baby, you know how we do it with the aesthetic. I'm lounging on the stoop with my vid. The season headed for a change and it's most industrious. The illustrious luster. When you're lusting for some new levels, we trust in it. Late evening, here we go. We on the stoop once again. Just chopping it up. You know how it's been, how it's supposed to go. Late evening, here we are. We on the corner once again. I wanna continue this train of thought right now. Yeah. The upper cluster, it's a must to get the credit with the balance of the commerce and the art. I'm level-headed how I do that. I knew that from jump, and it's feasible. Frame of mind is everything. Just create and seize the goal. MCs are told so much garbage and rubbish on how to start when you're published. Like we're supposed to be punished, it don't make sense, and it don't make rent. There's much less of the rules nowadays, so invent your own power plays. I feel it building up steam again. Look beyond the streaming, man. Don't promote that. They're gonna beam us in anyways. A lot of fans will love to hold the vinyl and merch and see us rock, so let's invite them to church. Just some thoughts as the twilight settles around the skyline. Vancouver cool and viewing from the city sidelines. Industrial strength applied rhymes. Not too far out the parameters, but still bending the guidelines. Late evening, here we go. We on the stoop once again. Chopping it up, you know how it's been, how you want the shit to go. Yeah. Late evening, here we are. We at the West once again. You know? Yeah, use your imagination, visualization. You know you there. Rec Will, Moka with the select skill.
Exchange the range. The morning exchange the range.
Plus my body and linen by Armani.
Already know how we rockin'. What up, Brain? The morning exchange the range.
Fresh dress like a million bucks.
Right now you wanna buy me diamonds and I'm on.
Yo, let's go. Bag to cashier wearing cashmere. That's 20 racks for a jacket and some khaki pants. Bummy rappers with bunny rabbit ears. You mad, I'm a money magnet. Carrots do the money dance in my sunglasses. Slick talker, this a tongue lashing. If it's me and Preem, then it's a smash hit, like Summer Madness. Will Smith should do the ad-libs while I make rich fabrics. Me dragging up a Saks Fifth, Maybach G-Wagon. This ain't even me bragging, like Ali sneaking jabs in. I don't drive a Ford, how you rhyme? You can't afford Tom Ford, they should kick you out of the store. No Bulgari, no Barneys, no Marnie. You know it's Marcy, you see the gold Cardis. The cocaine in the bowl at the party. A whole lot of Barbies, the whole army, they on my body. Like Armani.
Armani exchange the
Armani section.
Fresh dress like a million bucks.
Dress my body in linen by Armani.
Armani exchange the range.
Now you wanna buy me diamonds and I'm on it.
The type of product I got to form a rock, it does not need ice to lock. Might break the watch, scraping the side of the pot. A few diamonds fell out the clock, but he couldn't make time stop on the block. Shots from the Glock made the rock while the collar pop. Let the chopper give him a crop top. Homicide, the body slide off the chopping block like a side of livestock. Dropped a bottle of private stock. Slipped on slime, thinking it was wine. Get the mop, make him slide. In style like a Prada slide. My product had him online before Wi-Fi. 2 for 5s, hand in hand, that's a high five. Divide the pie. When you a player, you could not ride the pine. Finesse dimes out of Calvin Klein. Goose down like a mountain climb. Okay. Powerful lines like powder lines. Must be out your mind. Trying to turn these to housewives. Keep them on the couch, cause we outside. In the Armani section.
You wanna buy me diamonds and I'm on it.
Armani exchange the range.
Fresh dress like a million bucks.
Dress my body in linen by Armani.
Armani exchange the range.
Now you wanna buy me diamonds and I'm on it.
A little something to prove, I still got it. Making music for you, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. When I sit down to write, I still got it. When I pick up a mic, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it.
Yo, life is full of many goals and different challenges. Returning home to check on the hopes and balances. Trying to project what I scope for allowances, while wanting to see my sun shine without the clouds in it. Life allows for us to take time and step away. For you to grow as a person, put on your best display. Silence makes you realize you have so much left to say. Got me running back with my arms out to stretch the play. That's a fair catch, I'm back in the fold now. Never slipping like the stairs wet, I'm tasked with some goals now. Seeing if you care yet, I'ma give you the lowdown. The return of a prepared vet equipped with my own sound. The next chapter and it comes with a bookmark. You've seen so much great, but now we're nearing at the good part. This is where you're picking up, it's where you could start. I'm bringing the fire back and you know that it should spark.
A little something to prove, I still got it. Making music for you, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. When I sit down to write, I still got it. When I pick up a mic, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it.
Yeah, a light is lit. Interview like Piper's Pit. This beat came with the license kit, so I could take my time with it. If I decide to quit or grasp my pen with a tighter grip, but still drop bars because I'm too polite to spit. Upon a try to kick, I'm splitting the upright. Still came prepared with the pen, hearing the tongue fight. Here throwing shade, cause I'm seeing the sun bright, while triggering motions like sensors on floodlights. I love life cause that's all that I know. Cause being a parent and husband gives me room to grow. So if I lose control, I'm taking a step back. Cause in life there's a time when you're approaching your next act. I stress that the fire's still burning, cause every moment here you spend your whole life learning. Love what you do when you know you like working. Hip-hop's still beautiful when you show the right person.
A little something to prove, I still got it. Making music for you, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. When I sit down to write, I still got it. When I pick up a mic, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it. I still got it, y'all, I still got it.
straight with no emotions, cause jealousy is a bitch trait. We get the cake and trim the fat before we eat the steak. If one is lacking, he can come get full of my plate. I'm gear shifting, you still riffing and sneak dissing about what I'm getting, you missing, so homie, I ain't tripping. Insanity to me is just my definition. Repeating the same thing over, looking for something different. Ain't nobody making money when it's war. You only dropping bodies trying to even score. If you can trust your dog, then who can you trust?
Yeah, they getting money over there, but they ain't us.
Trapping out of state,
middle finger jank,
30-day temp, license plate,
50 for the snakes.
Niggas love us fake,
fake. Niggas love us fake. Niggas love us fake. In pain and paint portraits, stain corporate. Drink off and deep in the thoughts while trees sparking. My jewels sparkling, too sharp and with views stalking. My views conscious, but I use caution cause goons hawking. Got few partners, trust issues, a new locking. That loose talking, what got buddy, that new coffin. Funny how crews part with money make dudes soften. Relationships turn awkward when hitting your heart blossom. Plant seeds that bear fruit, divine doctrine. No fuck shit, no nonsense, no name dropping. Don't chase fame, no fake claims, stay in the pocket. Embrace dreams, never believe we could accomplish. That's God's promise.
Handle with fists,
enjoy profits,
respect process.
Hard work breeds more progress.
I'm more polished.
Knowledge the gods, we all shining. Get masked up, it's the last supper, we all dining.
In a last world, this is girl. But at that time,
to the real.
Time to let you know.
Yeah.
To the real.
So let us make the connection between the stimuli, collective experience, individual moments, and ultimately how the brain advances. Every subatomic particle felt, another lesson is dealt. Dive into automatic reaches and barren lands in the crowded beaches of your memory to snatch appropriate responses for the time being. With time being the pinnacle of pedagogy, never cynical, fear to tell them. The cerebrum and cerebellum, you keep reaching. We keep gathering and seek teaching. Freeze patterns infinite for each beacon and face encounters absorbing, mindfully signing the path for development, evident with the passing of knowledge. Yeah, bicycle pedaling, graduate college initially making mistaken, taking the L's and well beyond the scope of capabilities you learn. The fern grows when it needs to take a firm hold.
And stimulate minds.
Who, what, where, when, how, and sometimes why.
It'll teach you
another lesson.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why.
I choose to build the mind.
Who, what, where, when, how, and sometimes why.
Cause the sun don't chill, it shine.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why. Let me at it, gotta touch it and feel it before I grab it and clutch it. To any savage, simple magic can be clever. Never throw info away, stow it in the attic. Then I go outside and play. Rhythm is erratic, my memory's all static with radical thoughts. I got an idea, but wait, I had it, it's lost. We either educate the youth or pay a staggering cost to line us all against the wall and throw the daggers at darts. You gotta retain that childish heart, crawl, walk, run, fall, smile and talk. You might have fun, right? Letters in chalk, take a step in the dark so illumination can start. Motivation the key to keep feeding the spark in your brain like you're feeding the shark. So be warned, intelligent scholars are staying informed, bringing it back. Anaconda, elephant, impala, orca, unicorn, and sometimes yeah.
Teach to the youth
and stimulate minds.
Who, what, where, when, how, and sometimes why.
It'll teach you
another lesson.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why.
I choose to build the mind.
Who, what, where, when, how, and sometimes why.
Cause the sun don't chill, it shine.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why.
What condition is your soul in? Since I was 10, I've been social distancing. I used to cringe when I had to use the word friend. Back then, it wasn't a lot of them. I'm a thinker, careful what you putting in. Come out smooth, made for easy listening. We was schooled on how chicks chicken in. He skipped class, now we at his daughter's christening. I used to race to the corner, pole position in. With this pen, now I'm Shawshank Redemption in. Russ gone, my partner was a hidden gem. Recall the days I used to spit with him. It didn't end, he just had a brand new begin. Egyptians had a featherweight, the hearts of men. Paint pictures with words, verbal artisan. Find me in the bow tie, Stan Smith and cardigan. Little did they know, God gave us glow. Little did they know, pain is how we grow. Little did they know, your boy with the flow. Little did they know, little did they know. Back porch, favorite spot for my herbal sessions. Back there, I ponder some of life's questions. Overqualified, still had to teach the lesson. Face down on my prayer rug, seeking blessings. Passed by the church, what up the reverend? What up, he ain't never been high, he know what's up in heaven. On the righteous path, so I seek direction. Only fear Allah, yet I still seek protection. I didn't ask for the gift, only speak the message. When I see the world now, I see reflections. Chasing bags can lead to a deep depression. A skewed sense of hope is a weak perception. When you out tested, like you perfection. What I'm guessing, you just create deception. When I speak to the youth, I speak progression. When I speak to the truth, it don't need correction. Little did they know, God gave us glow. Little did they know, pain is how we grow. Little did they know, your boy with the flow. Little did they know, little did they know. In the world where life becomes so fast-paced, few bad choices left you with some bad scrapes. Jumped in the race late, now you stuck in last place. Food and clothes ain't the only thing in bad taste. Lost your job, now you living in a bad space. Hate the world cause they say you got your dad face. Revolutionary, you just wanna crash gates. Dope got you numb, hoping you can master hate. P.O. office, parole, this ain't your first case. Scared to try, got you stranded on first base. Keep fighting, Granny said you deserve grace. It's the middle of the month, it's your fourth wait. Streets open, so you grinding like bad breaks. Your girl called, said this was the last date. Days and nights blurred, don't know when you last ate. The road curved, but you kept straight. Yo, little did they know, God gave us glow. Little did they know, pain is how we grow. Little did they know, your boy with the flow. Little did they know, little did they know.
Yeah, we back. Yeah, that was a short retirement. Do it. Yeah. Hey, back at it. As the world keeps spinning, I'm grinding through every inning, building on all of my losses and turning them into winnings. But I ain't stressing about it, I'm really chilling. While people playing the victim, I'm gladly playing the villain. Cause all the tracks I'm killing keeps bringing back all the feelings. I'm on cloud 9, I'm so high without popping the pillings. If I did get high, I was smoking with Styles and Briz. But I never lost focus, I'm always about the biz. If you know, you know, I'm not some average Joe Schmo. I'm the one who got that hype every night at the shows. Rapping in your face, never gave a fuck, and it shows. If you miss me in my prime, for you, that blows. But I can argue that I'm in my prime right now. Yeah, throw a beat on, give me the mic and turn the lights down. I'm painting the perfect picture, I'm fitted like a glove. I'm back to the basics, I'm doing it for the love, yeah.
Yo, for real, I'm doing this for the love. I put in my 2 weeks, I'm just doing this for the love. Appreciate you while I'm here. Now hold my beer. they think I'm lying at. I'm going into retirement, come on man. Can a motherfucker empty out the gun first? Spit until my tongue hurts, like I just ate pussy for 20 years straight. I don't need to come up for no air or take a break. That's why girls I don't wanna date be texting me mad late. Cross the outer bridge to the sound of Briz, and I'm back in Slick's crib. Last time I was here, he didn't have a kid, it's been a minute. But the time bomb's ticking. Blunt, I lit it. Di-Serono, I sip it. What up, is there a problem or something? I'm just chillin', I'm different. I told you before, you didn't listen. Every verse on this EP is a tribute to who? In love and memory of Bill Wizard. Wordplay exquisite, notepad full of writtens. Cruise around and listen to myself in my Civic. I did it, you didn't, I live it, I spit it. I'm my authentic self on this mic, no gimmicks. I travel a lot without losing my pivot. Known to women for my D like the 04 Pistons, and I'm scheming. If I get famous, my weenie wants to be introduced to Sydney Sweeney. Malika Andrews, baby, there's nothing that I can't do. I'll make the springs break without flying to Cancun. Yo, Slick, these people are in for a motherfucking treat. Cut the beat.
Word is bomb. I gotta show 'em.
Uber's too expensive. Buses?
No! God, please, no! No!
Mustang On Demand is here to ensure you get home safely. Mustang On Demand is a brand new app for undergraduate students to pre-book their pickup and drop-off locations, provided they have their student ID. Think of it as Western's very own Uber service. With service hours from midnight until 3 a.m., this free app gets you home safely whether you're leaving a late-night study session or leaving Richmond Row. Download the MOD app today to get started.
These days at your local Legion, we're marching to the beat of a different drum. On a mission to support veterans, to have fun, and to welcome everyone to our ranks. You don't have to be a veteran to join the Legion. And as a member, you'll join thousands of others serving our veterans, our communities, and our country. Oh yeah, and our Member Perks program will save you thousands on shopping, dining, products, and services across the country. Join us at legion.ca.
You're tuned in to
Yo, 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 word is bond, rap radio, Chase March here. This is the 13th anniversary of the show, believe it or not. We got, thank you. We got some people in the house. I got to turn on some microphones. But yeah, word is bond. This show started March 5th, 2012. Man, that's crazy. I've been doing radio since 2008, actually. So it has been a minute, and I felt like celebrating, so I invited some people up here. So we got a bunch of people. We'll be talking to them in just a minute. Just before the break, you heard music from Queen Heroine. She's got a brand new album out right now, so go check that. It's called Awaken the Sleeping Giant. Napoleon the Legend, always banging tracks from that dude. Moka Only, DJ Premier and Rock Marciano, Vokab, Smif and Wessun, they got a brand new one too. MindsOne featuring DJ Iron, Revolutionary DeGuevara, and Bobby, Briz, and Slick Chops. If you want the full track listing, chasemarch.com. All right, so I've been doing a lot of stuff, juggling a lot of stuff today. It looks like we got mics 2, 3, and 4 live right now. So, who's on mic 2?
Check 1, 2.
Nope. Do it again.
Check 1, 2.
There we go.
3, 4, 5, 6. What's up, Chase?
Check.
What's up?
Yep. Bishop Hedley is in the house. He has been on the program before. We've rocked stages together. Good to see you, man.
Great to see you. Great to be out here. 13 years. Flew by, just like yesterday.
It flew by, yeah. You didn't know I've been around for 13
no,
years.
I had no idea. I thought maybe 4 or 5, actually. But yeah, I was out of the scene for a bit though. That was when I had young kids, and I was not going out at night. I was not out at 10:30. What time is it? 10:30.
Yeah.
But yeah, always a pleasure to be up here. Always a pleasure to be on the radio. Nothing beats it.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're broadcasting out of the heart of Western University. This is Radio Western, 94.9 FM on your radio dial, and you can always listen at chasemarch.com because that's where the podcast will be. But we got Fresh Religion in the house. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Chase? Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so you guys want to introduce yourself so we know names to voices?
Well, I go by the name of Two Divine.
I go by the name of Moosey Elias.
It's the Finesser. It's your boy Jack Craven.
George Tooks.
And my name is Tony Blue.
And we got Santiago in the corner there.
The GOAT.
And Santiago. Part of this thing, you know.
Fresh Religion DJ.
Jux Cain is in the building. SOB in the house. All right, thanks for coming through to celebrate. All right, so tell us a little bit about Fresh Religion, because I haven't played any of your music yet, so people might not be familiar if they only listen to my show. I've played some Finesser solo stuff, but yeah,
a little bit about
tell
Fresh
us about
Religion.
you guys.
Man, I'd say Fresh Religion, just like a hip hop collective, just like fresh music. I don't know.
We've been making a name so far in London. We've had 2 shows at Poacher's Arms. We're about to hit Rum Runners on April 11th, so make sure you check online at Ticketmaster for those. But otherwise, we're just putting out music. We're having a good time. We're a group of friends, and we're going to be the biggest rap group in London pretty soon. So yeah.
I've seen you before with Maloney, I think.
Yeah, that's an old friend of mine. Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't know you were London based.
Well, actually, yeah, I came out here for school. That's where I met the Fresh Religion guys, but we all go to music industry arts at Fanshawe College. I was originally from Toronto, but we all just came together at Fanshawe College. So yeah.
Nice. So you're all from college, basically.
Yes,
that's where you
sir.
all got together.
Pretty much.
Wow, that's cool, man. When I was when I went to University of undergrad, where were the rappers at, man? Where were they?
They were around. They were wearing purple jeans and like some wild stuff, and there wasn't a lot of us. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
It's definitely a cool environment for like the 18-year-olds coming up, and you know, I love it. Like it, like just I'm you know, Chase, I've been around for a bit, and I love seeing kids come up in the scene. It's what was given to me, and it's what we can pass on to you, and take it like it's there. It's this is like the coolest city. Like, you got to remember, this is a small place, right? Isn't it nuts that you can play shows all the time?
Yeah,
There's
and
a scene.
that's like the one thing I really noticed. Like, London has really been really supportive in terms of what we do, and just people showing up to the shows and just supporting our music. There's just, everybody's just so inclusive and so supportive in what we do, and it's just really important to us that we just keep it going for everybody, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And it's pretty cool too, because I don't know, like I grew up in Hamilton, so like I tried to start a rap career in Hamilton, and it was crazy in the late 90s. So I'm really dating myself here, but in the late 90s it wasn't as welcoming, I guess. Like, there's more of a welcoming scene now, especially here.
Being from Hamilton, I don't, honestly, the music scene out there is not as welcoming as it is here in London, honestly. There's not many venues, like not as many connections out there.
I certainly feel that, bro. I mean, I'm originally from Saskatchewan, and I don't know, the hip hop scene in Saskatchewan, it's not huge, but there is a small hip hop scene there, you know, and but it's definitely I feel like a lot more expressed out here, and that culture is a little more prominent.
Yeah, I mean, we still need certain respect and from certain parts of the town, but I think it's getting better for the most part. We don't have a lot of venues anymore. We used to have a couple cool hip hop venues, but things change. How you doing, Jux, over there?
I'm living, man. I just come to celebrate with y'all. That's what it is. 13 years, guys. It's live, man. I came to salute. I heard my man Jack Craven. I got a chance to catch my dude at Rec Room one time, and bars are on point. So I heard some other people's gonna be here, and the group he's messing with. I know Bishop Hedley been here for a long time, another legendary London guy. So I just came to support. That's what I do for the city. So just come out and bless these guys and just show my love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yo, I've known Jux for a minute. I actually met him like outside a corner store back when I was in radio. I just talked to him. I don't even think he remembers that. But then he's seen me perform a couple times, and I know he's a well-respected figure in the scene. So, you know, good to have him in the house tonight for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool when.
That's right.
It's really cool when you can go to a hip hop show or something like this, and you see people that aren't on the bill sometimes, you know, showing. I used to be that dude. I used to be at like every single show, but I can't do it anymore. I literally can't. So it's kind of sad, but I keep doing my thing here on the radio and keep repping the local scene. And, you know, if you're listening and you're a local artist, you can come up here and be on the air. So We do this every Thursday night at 10 p.m. It's called Word is Bond. My name is Chase March. 2 verbs. I'm easy to find. Hit me up. So, do you guys want to rap?
Yeah. Let's get it. You got some beats?
Should we throw on some beats?
I'm down.
What kind of beats you got for us?
Bunch of stuff. All right.
So just name me some good ones.
How about some Alchemist?
Ooh, I can get down with some Alchemist for sure.
All right.
All right, Jack, that's all you. Bro.
Yeah, I'll set it off. Yo, it's Jack Craven. Look. Y'all ain't feeling the pain in my eyes, but this ain't a disguise. Chopping bags of Reggie and baking them pies. Some people say that for this rap game I was chosen. The flow was too cold, hitting them tens like I was DeRozan. I'm overly open with struggles, gotta stay reclusive. I made it from out the rubble, now my clique is straight exclusive. Fresh religion, singing hooks and spitting stupid rhymes. We do a show, it's movie time. Killing it on stage with hooks and two divine. Woo.
Damn, bro, damn.
It's a little simple, let's give them a little taste. Who's got something else for us?
Yeah, check it. I gotta avoid the snakes in the grass, slithering at me, these fake people and friends of intentions. That's truly backwards. I watch my back for just passes who trying to take my intentionally be cheap with it, trying to keep it for me. Wasn't aware of all these complications that come with chasing after something unobtainable. This piece is what you make it, in the making of a generational legend, allegedly next to blow. But I'm still overcome with this pressure in me.
Yo,
damn.
Check it. It's Tux. What? Yo. I'm about to go the hardest. My flow is dope and I'm only modest. I've been blowing heat and breaking green while you just smoking chronic with the team, unlike a lonely artist. Really what I mean is fresh religion and there's no departing. That's where my heart is. Our music's harder than open sonnets. Trying to keep my locks tight. When I go to bed I wear a bonnet. Superstitious and mostly honest. Been so vicious about this vision, but getting it comes with hope and timing. We multiplying ticket sales and the folks who buying. Pull up to a show that's gonna make them dance and may leave them crying. You can't beat us, so don't be trying. Looks can be deceiving, I ain't afraid of you damn Goliaths. Cause, wait, sometimes I hate to wait, but patience is a virtue. Whenever love's involved, there ain't no doubt that it can hurt you. What? Regardless of that matter, I'm still stepping in my church shoes and out rapping people every time I get the urge to. No matter what the challenge, my people gon' be straight, keeping them balanced with each and every day. Yeah, check it.
Yo, I hold the T's. I used to chase the double D's, and I got MCs, they go freeze because it's too icy outside. It's not even spring, it's Bishop Hedley. Yo, I wear the ring, championship ring, and one for the wedding. I'm never regretting. I'm sledding on the side of the street, and you can feel the beat. It's by the alchemist, and I know I do the science. My freestyles have no type of reliance on looking to a phone or writing on a paper. I'm a lyrical date raper. I'll meet you in the dark. No joint I got to spark, that's really just too creepy. Bishop Hedley used to have the pager when they beat me. That was in 99. You can even recline. I sit back and my words will just define. So who's next? Yo, who's next? Yo, who's next? Next. There we go. Yeah. Anybody?
I said my pocket full of skeletons. I said my pocket's full of excellence. Definitely pull. Frick. Let me run that back. Hold up. I said my closet full of skeletons, pockets full of excellence, pockets full of elephants. Dream about the precedents, but let's see what I'm stepping in. Said you wanted spoke, then it's chopper fill your residence. They say I'm going up like some coins, I'm gonna invest in them. Versatile flowing, these slow flows I done invented them. Can't stop.
Yo. Ain't no one cold as me, ain't no one dope as me. They hear me spitting, start screaming and crying, singing like Jodeci. She coming over and later I get to hitting from behind. People approaching me saying to focus. We only have faith in craving and divine. Doing it globally, started off locally. Now we on top of step until I die. Yeah, ain't no telling where I'ma go next. I might put a sit and I put a. Oh, yo, I'm going way too fast for my own good. No, damn, tripping over my words.
On the ultra light beams. Oh my god. Yeah.
Let me hit it again, wait. Ain't no telling where I'ma go next. I could blow this shit up, I could have homeless. I could rock customer wrist, I caught me a Rolex. Locked in for real, no drugs and no sex. Wondering rappers if they breaking no sweat and pushing more weight like I got me a Bowflex. They tryna diss craving, I trips, there's no stress. I'ma fuck around and you shooting my Polex, so don't test. All my people from the west to the east side, tryna have them all leading off of these rhymes. Tryna spread love, throwing up a peace sign. Any rapper finna get it if I decide. Putting jeans on the sheets, no Levi's. Need them to handle the down during these times. Whole city know my name, craving needed these guys. Yeah, click pop, but I swear you never beat mine. Oh, I could've done better. No, on some real shit, I could have done it.
That's all you.
Hey,
that's all
wait.
you.
Rappers look like rats and get exterminated. I came in this game with my whole family on my back, and that's determination. I spit fire like California to deter a nation. Why I'm about to pop like the pan where you go flip the bacon. I'm sick of waiting, the kid is crazy, he's been amazing. Might just sign my name on the dotted line of a vicious statement. Denmark with a capital like Copenhagen. Bars dropping quicker than prison cells, P. Diddy staying. Basically what I'm saying is that I raped the beat, stand in front of the judge, plead guilty and then wait patiently. The difference is you niggas can never judge me, as if I fear flesh instead of the men above me. It's Tux.
Crazy. Crazy.
You wanna go next to you, me or?
Nah, that's all you.
I bet. Yo. Don't lose your mind when you see us of this new wave. We the leaders, chopping it up with foes and closing deals with competitors. They need us, cause in this rap game we done set the bar for London. Put an investment in this like a brick that I just fronted. She called me over late night, put that in her stomach. But I can't afford to lose myself on women. I've been too much is at stake, feels like too much on my plate. But you can suffer the weight of witnessing your peers blowing up in this game, when you ain't even put the work in for yourself. Now you watch it from the side, just trying to find your mental health. Could've had this from all the raps you spit, breaking up the cash and split. 50 points a night, my season averages. I call them out, but you rappers ain't too responsive. A white boy who's nice with it, I feel like Luka Doncic. But getting to the Bucks, y'all could even call me honest. I don't think that any rapper's messing with me, to be honest. It's Jack Craven.
I said, yeah, we back with it. I be back on the air, no kidding. I'm really working hard, you rappers laid back, chillin'. Got some local buzz and they convinced that that's winning. Some fake game banging, half rapper, half gimmicks. It get me mad like I'm Popeye off the can spinach. I can't give a damn, I've been out in London town living. Take it with a grain of salt, bro, that's just how I'm feeling. Designer on me, match these color of my sneaks. Got these dudes taking notes, they tryna copy my steez. This the whole code flex. Gallery depth and some Air Force Ones, no crease when I step. Just talked to your girl, she told me I'm a favorite rapper now. I was trying to play it cool, I ain't even crack a smile. But I know she see that fresh religion on me, I be dapper down. You boys praying for hoes, Catholic style.
Estamos parchados with fresh religion, la familia. Wow, yeah, wow. Okay, yo, esos raperos que me tienen a mí envidiado, esos que mantienen por ahí siempre embobados, preguntan siempre por mi dicha, because I'm always fresh religion, mi familia. Okay, no pasa nada because I'm como Fady. No sabe nada because I'm como Wady. No sabe nada, lo vamos a hacer fady, porque lo queremos a todas las lady. Wah, 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 y vamos a vibrar. Wah, wah, y vamos a vibrar. Wah, wah. Yo, Jack Craven has to take over this shit.
Yo, I got my pen and paper, just my pen and a pad, focused on the lyrics. This is real, no fake or pretend. I'm kicking back, spitting raps. Time to set it off, get your wettings off. Bet they records saw playing next to mine. Hear the rhymes, it's like fentanyl, the chronic. I'm getting on it like a day job, plagued like bubonic, running like Sonic till I take off. You trash whack rappers get packing when they see Craven. I backslash cap and take cash and then run the bases. I'm shooting at them like every song's another movie. Producer sounding, I body beats like the coochie. So don't try to come and test, cause y'all know what it's about to be. I'm destined for this greatness, trying to make 1,000 G's and multiply. Some will ride, know that some will die. Can't justify, but I try to go for what is mine. Heard all the raps before, but never seen this. Believe this, it's the nicest where that word is born. I keep ciphers going strong, got it going on. Holy Quran on a song, dropping lyrical bombs. Say you a juggernaut, your homies run the block, but get the snitching like you're trying to be another cop. I don't commit sins, but I got lit friends, and time to time getting freaky with like 6 twins. Ain't no sense trying to battle me, dude. Afterwards I have you stacking at the factory shoe. I take a look at the competition like it had to be you, and get to whoop another suckers till they black and they blue. I tragically move through obstacles and tragedy too, spitting real-ish. Y'all just wanna laugh at the truth and bump your whack mumble raps. Lyrics coming back, trash posers who won't battle me. Where's the fun in that? I'm just trying to start it off, but it's not $1 lost on you MCs spitting about tartar sauce. My guard is off, yeah, cause quite frankly you're retarded dog, about to steal the city. Messing with me, leave a scar across your damn face. Clear out the fan base, competitors can't race against me. Damn waste the energy, can't say they better than Jay Craven, especially when I'm faded. The energy too great, incredibly representing, putting on. Gotta get a Louis Vuitton, dripping with some Gucci on. Globally we truly known. So gather round for the second coming. I'm busting through with our weapons gunning. It's Jack Craven. Boom, 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 boom. I messed up first, so I had to redeem myself, you know. Wait, what do we got now?
My boss is supposed to let Kim not talk impossible. Niggas say they hating on people really know that I'm him like KG. Anything's possible. Yo, say I'm sicker than these niggas, know I gotta hit the Walgreens. Ballin' all day like a varsity team. One beer left, all these rappers gon' scream. Piece to MF, it's all caps in his name, man. Hopping on the mic, so you know I had to flex again. Always thought this guy's me like a damn Mexican. I feel like Secret Service, where I always move for presidents. Niggas really capping for some clout and fame. 5 seconds, man, the rip.
Yeah. Cain's yo. Bully boy and one from the soft feelings. I cop guap or saw stealing, saw swerving, saw stirring, saw addiction, saw screaming. My kinda outspoken, spokesman for the lost hoping. Feeling I'm a sinner on a soapbox, sucking back cold shots. Shit, I don't want a lot, just a hot meal off the stovetop. Loyal boxes, a new unreleased Tupac. Is that too much to ask God? Cause I could cross dinner off. Dessert too, gotta mind my summer shoot. Take what I want to, bang heads or duck duck goose. Nyam food, take a bad bitch from under a fool, under his roof. Convertible top, no roofies. Salted combo with Szechuan pork and snow peas. Sip sake, blown broccoli, love my hair sloppy. Angelic accent, the voice of baby, keep talking. Drowning options, blinded by love, but I still smell her plotting. Don't feel like this often. Stunning Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still though, play the background off safety. Safety or body the relationship, you try and play me. Love over lump sums. I silence the scream soon as my heart's wall started dripping red rum. Red label, 4 fingers, 1 ice cube. My excuses? Gangsta rap made me do this. Daily dealing with the demons, deluded depictions. Mixed messages and statements of omission. I thought the Chiefs would've got it when I said listen.
When he said listen. Cause we sitting and we on a mission. And I'm born in the bowels, I'm belligerent, it's status quo. Eager on the beaver, non-believer on sabbatical. Shit talk, make work, belly was the beauty of the beast. Say the east, moving male, ingenuity. Reinvent the wheel, like coma fireworks through smoke screens. Illuminati bodies in disguise amongst the dope fiends. Jesus was a hippie, do you know we seeking payback? Marking up the system like no matter what you say, Jack, bounce. If you felt my tank was out of gas, defecate your landscape, split you at the pass. You don't know my name, but never had the chance to ask. Couldn't touch the cipher with my knowledge up to task. Rap Stephen Hawking spit retarded fucking genius. Style saturated while you snuggle with bulimics. All the beat is leaving me some vertigo and seizure. Roll into the art and flip a cynic to believer. You pussy fucking rapper, got you cringing in your beaver. My demeanor coming cleaner than a Christian Michael Seaver. While I roll the mallet thick, I'll probably die up at the rink. I'm a warrior in dreams, you wash your face up in my sink. I don't really see the point of running fast and gearing up. Try to play my violin or talk about the sheer above. Period to sentences like I don't really want to say. Take the jam, yo, Chase wanna play today. Take the jam like Chase wanna play today. Like
let's go.
Wanna play
I got
today.
one more in me. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm doing LeBron numbers. I'm still out here. Let's go. Chase March. Happy 13th.
Thank you.
Sons of Boom Bap in the building. You know what I do. Yeah. Jux Cain, aka Robin Coke, aka Suge White. Yarp. Yeah. Okay. Let's go then. It go top spot locked and you know the flow bonkers. Cain done gaga since a youth, thumping toddlers for tonkers. Boy, since I was shitting in Pampas. Ratchets to models, popping bottles of champagne. 3-piece suit, strutting London Godfather. Albano Big Papa, we sparker, E-dropper. Double D knockers, powder donut, nose nostrils. Jesus Christ, I ride for my apostles. Jesus Christ, I ride for my apostles, son. And then the beat dropped out, but that's how I gotta end it like that. Jesus Christ, holla at your boy. The EP's coming soon. We open in Capadonna too, April 17th, London. Let's go.
That was pretty dope. Word is Bond Rap Radio.
Salute to you, good sir.
13 years.
I was gonna try to jump on in there, but yo, we'll have to do a cypher a little bit later, maybe. All right, so that was Bishop Hedley, Fresh Religion, Jux Cain.
Great to kick it with some OGs like that, man. That's how they do it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We pass it down. We respect the elders.
Hell yeah.
Good vibes. It's gotta go both ways. You know what I mean? Of
course.
I will say this. We share a philosophy. We want them to do well. We want to see the scene stay and get stronger and better than what we grew up in and what we enjoyed. And we're kids. We're just kids.
We're gonna carry that torch, you know.
And we just like doing this. Like we did this in a playground, under a bridge, anywhere. And I love the idea of ciphering and freestyle and just who cares? Like just get in rap. Just have fun. Community sharing it, and we want to see the young cats come up and do well too. So this is a joy for me. So thank you.
Do you guys freestyle? Because I think a lot of that was written,
I've never heard Moosey spit like that before.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a rapper.
Okay. So what do you do in the crew if you're not a rapper?
I do I'm like alternative music, like rockish, singing. I sing. I'm a singer. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, we're more of a versatile group, more like rap R&B.
Yeah, like
some
we
more
got
genres mixed in there.
people like me and Tony. We're not rappers.
Yeah, we got to keep it versatile.
But I mean, sometimes we'll force them to rap.
Yeah.
Sometimes
we got to get them on a couple
Tony
tracks.
wants to be a rapper.
Tony can rap. Yeah.
See, I'm more like Run from Run DMC. I put it in a rap because I do not sing, right? Like, I can't sing. I tried.
Can I tell a really just short story?
Of course.
I was not allowed. My mom, like when I was young, I was into instruments and stuff and music, like just very young, and I was like in trouble at school all the time. And I had to audition for St. Mary's Music School, which is downtown, and if you're Catholic, you had to like go audition. They wouldn't just let you in the school. And you know what they made me do? They made me sing. Like the first thing was, and I was like, I wanted to play cello or string instrument.
Do you remember what you had to sing?
I did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star,
and I was a banger.
There you go.
And I was rapping already a bit, and like you can see the vocal I do now. It's obviously because they wouldn't even let me in that music school. But I like to point that out because I kept making music and it didn't really matter. And I think like I know you all meet in school, right? And it's a great time. You're young. You're meeting like minds, but it's what you do after, it's where you want to take it after.
100%, and that's almost the reason why Fresh Religion is such a strong community and something that we started. It's almost like a brotherhood because we understand a lot of these people will come here for the education and whatnot. When I say here, I mean MIA, but we're really trying to do something beyond that and take these shows out of the city and whatnot. So that's why we're coming.
And it's great to also just have all the other MIA friends supporting it too. It's almost kind of become like a thing around, so.
The collective is better than
it's enticing.
It's fun, isn't it? Fun? Aren't parties fun? That's what it turns into, right? And if we kind of think about rap less about my likes and my Spotify rap or whatever the hell you're talking about, that doesn't mean anything anyway. Just so you know, if you start thinking about the shows, that's actually if you're talking about money. Not that I like to say that should be the motive everywhere, but that's where you're going to get it. It's not going to be selling records.
Well, there's some MIA grads that are making money, doing some big things.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are. And
there's steps to get there.
And there is people that do hit the jackpot a bit, I think sometimes. But then sometimes I think it's a war of attrition. I think people quit. And they might not live up to their full potential or get as far as they could if they just like, oh, this isn't the cool thing anymore. It's not the big party anymore. So that moment will come.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to quit though, right? Because I mean, there's so many good rappers that only put out like 2 albums and then they're gone.
I mean, I don't get life without it. And for me, like I have mental health issues and like this is definitely a balance. a creative outlet, like as you age.
Oh, it's therapy.
So
can we go back to that for a second, because people throw around mental health and we don't quite know what it means. And I've been struggling with something that's going on with me right now, and I don't know what it means for my whole life, and maybe I should just drop it right now.
Oh no, it's all good. Like I'll speak. Like I have borderline personality disorder, which requires like antipsychotics on a regular basis, and like therapy. But like I've basically told every fucking nightmare I can think. I've told every nightmare I can think about.
0 days, Tim.
and you know what I mean? They'll forgive me for that one, the CTRC, because of the topic. And, you know, this is a huge balance, and staying healthy, sleeping, drinking water, exercising, all that stuff that your yoga teacher tells you is actually kind of true. And I just keep that in balance in my life and family and music and moments like this. And you know, this is the same thing I enjoyed when I was coming up, and it doesn't change. The joy of the cipher is just still.
Well, you got to use it as venting tools, right?
Yeah,
if that's your
for
outlet
sure.
for you to de-stress at night, kick a cipher with your friends, you know what I mean? Burn a blunt, do whatever you got to do just to let it out, let stress off your shoulders, because nobody comes to save you at the end of the day. You got to save yourself. So, you know what I mean? If you find your way, if just writing bars, if just ciphering, just, you know, just talking to your boys, just letting it out. So, you know, by any means, you feel you sleep easier. A lot of things come with it. You know, one good habit leads to another.
So I think it's cool to talk about this kind of stuff, because people throw around mental health, and I don't know if we know what it means sometimes. Because I have an invisible disability that I just found out about. I'm like almost 50, and I have autism. Is that crazy? Like,
you know, I'm not gonna say.
You know,
I didn't catch that ever from meeting you, to be honest.
Really?
Not really, no.
Okay, I've told a few people that know me well, and they're like, "Oh, that explains this and this," and I've actually only told a few people, only a few. But now I'm telling everybody, because I'm
kidnapping and take him to Vegas. We're gonna do blackjack. I got Rain Man over here. We're gonna make some I mean, for bringing that up though, it's still like just like what I just admitted. Like I think if you talk about stuff like that, it's powerful to let people know that you're vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
And you're going through something, and you know, males are definitely our generation are taught not to talk about anything.
Yeah.
So, and not to turn this into therapy session for me or anybody else, but still the idea of community and art and participating and sharing it. You know, try not to sit in your basement making songs and not share them with the world, or at least go out to a show and just talk to the people that are into what you do. You might meet people that are cool. It might make your life better. You never know who you might meet too. You might meet somebody random that might change your life, like especially a career trajectory. When you're starting out, who knows who you can meet? You could run into somebody that might be a connection to something else, and touch some grass, leave the house. People are on their phones inside too much.
Yeah.
And read some books. Get off those phones. Start reading
some
books.
You can read books on your phone too. It's pretty cool.
You can do that. That's real.
I got Libby on my phone. It's a public library app, so you can get like books and audiobooks, and you can we have to stop talking. It's the top of the hour. I gotta run the commercials. All right, this is Word is Bond Rap Radio. We are doing it live at the station, 519-661-3600. You can call or text 519-661-3600. Let us know you're listening, and we're celebrating 13 years of Word is Bond Rap Radio. Thank you.
Yes.
And this is fun to do with a whole bunch of people in the studio, because there's been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks where it's only me, and it gets a little lonely up here. But, you know, only me is sometimes good, because that's how I roll a lot of the times. But I definitely, see what I'm saying? But I definitely need some like social networking kind of stuff too, because, you know, some people think autistic people just can be all on their own all the time, and we can't. And I'm still trying to figure out what this means for my life, because I mean, I went 50 years without knowing this about myself.
I went 25 years without knowing I had ADHD.
Yeah. It's weird, right? It's like what do I do now? Because there's nothing to do now. Like, there's a whole bunch of supports when you're a kid. Anyway, I got to run the spots. It's 11 o'clock. All right, keep it locked, because we're going till midnight right here on 94.9 FM Radio Western.
You motherfucker went straight Dr. Phil on that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You guys just drifted right into that. Like, how we gonna get out of that?
Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
That's my fault. I like that. No, that was good. That was good.
It was good, man.
No, it's my fault. Somebody might
Golden age to the trap era.
and that's what they needed to hear, you know? Maybe they might have heard a bunch of people rapping like, oh, these guys are awesome. And they're like, yeah, you know what, we struggle.
Here's how you can make a difference.
That's what it is.
Each dollar you donate to Feed Ontario can provide 2 meals for someone who's
Yeah,
hungry.
you gotta go down the hall
Just
though.
$14
Okay, I'll find it.
can provide dinners
Near the
for
top
a
of the
family
stairs
of
up
4
there.
for a week. It's because of Feed Ontario's bulk buying power for more than 1,200 food banks and hunger relief organizations.
He was never
Please,
diagnosed.
give now
It's diagnosed with it later.
Ontario
People just thought he was just kind of
together.ca.
different. Just
For the big
he has a
change
complete different
your
sense of humor.
pocket
He remembers
change
every
can
fact. Like
Radio
facts
Wessun
to him are like
94.9
insane.
Yeah, my 6-year-old is like, he's crazy with math. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, he's reading at a grade 5 level. He knows his times tables. He knows his perfect squares up to like 400. Like, he can just add numbers together in his head, and we're like, what? And I have to check it in the calculator.
If we woke up tomorrow morning and we had all the money in the world, you can bet your weak ass they say money don't buy nothing anymore. You need cat shit now. You need cat shit to buy a house in a nice neighborhood. Then you know what? You sell some cat.
I thought walking in offices was better than ducking officers. Not knowing money and contracts, just another way to lock us up. Fresh up out the hood, not knowing nothing about profit cuts. A lot of us don't know what publishing is, that's why they dogging us. Kibbles and bits is what they offer us, until they off of us. And spending money on a bunch of bullshit look boss to us. Lost as fuck, not cautious, too focused on flossing. And these bitches that we tossing up, imparting us, cause part of us would just be cool with an apartment. We ain't used to having shit that make it easier to target us. I know I probably sound like a hypocrite. Nah, I ain't innocent. We all live and learn, and we have to use that to our benefit. It ain't nothing by coincidence, cause if I wasn't signed with these same rhymes and these same lines get your attention, shit, I don't know. Probably the last of the truth tellers. Last real nigga left buried under all these new fellas. Diamond in the rough, still shining through all these new records. Well, how's this? Fuck who's selling. Y'all still comparing me to these niggas you ain't gon' remember in a few seconds. Cause any loss I ever took was just making way for new blessings.
Over and over and over again. Round and round it goes.
Right.
Over and over and over and over again. Round and round it goes.
Honestly, I never listened to shit like this when I was younger, so I wonder who listening now and who getting something from it. In my perfect world, it's a young rapper who's up and coming, who taking notes, so he don't make moves based off assumptions. Or is this over his head, or it ain't the type of shit he fuck with? And my knowledge keep going to the same folks, and this shit really don't mean nothing. So who you do it for? Who you make music for? I wanna help the youth, but you say my music is too mature. A unicorn, watching these niggas in donkey uniforms. We ain't gotta worry about who gon' kill our culture, we gon' do it for 'em. I'm trying to balance getting money and keeping you informed, and giving you enough nigga shit so I don't sound too informed. Ain't that a bitch? My mic work is my life's work, so I'm just trying to make it so when I die, God be like, nice work. The funny part is a kid right now that don't listen to John Connor, and he gon' blow and run into the same problem.
Over and over and over and over again. Round and round it goes.
Right.
Over and over and over and over again. Round and round it goes.
And say,
there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing.
I say, hey,
there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing.
In 99, me and Swift was listening to Wayne. 2024, ain't too much change. Look, back in 93, we was listening to Dre. Then I was listening face to face. Wait, hold on. Me and Link used to practice before the show. I just got off the phone with bro. Wait, hold on. 2001, I was battling in the halls. Now I'm putting plaques on my wall. Yeah, and shit gon' keep on going forever, nigga. For real. Nigga, I was you, and you gon' be here. This is my shit. Don't let the journey beat you. Let it teach you.
Yeah. Your boy Classic. What up, A1? I see you. Yo, crazy
crazy world that we live in. Everybody is livid. You just ponder to yourself why these devils be killing all in my feelings. But welcome to the Wild Wild West, where the wicked be sticking you for your cents. We can never be friends, letting them win. Wall Street, Bay Street, monopolize on our kids who gonna die for these sins. These people love to hear me complain. The pain episode has been framed as a nobody I have not. Water's hot, but I broke free from the pot like a crab in a bucket. Hate it or love it. These fake leaders are muppets with no spine. Hit them with a song so fresh they can't deny. Not knowing that I'm taking they pie, fabulous flavors that they occupy. But now it's the Renaissance, putting my people on. Misunderstood like Nina Simone. We stay real to the art, classic and A1, burning the charts. Every day and losing more control. Growing out of my mind, I feel the fire grow. Every day and losing more control. Growing out of my mind. Tell me, hey, what is there any hope? Every day I'm losing more control. Growing out of my mind, I feel the fire grow. Every day I'm losing more control. Growing out of my mind. Tell me, classic, is there any hope? Out of my mind, feels like I'm out of my time. It's the twilight zone, everybody's out of their line. On the ground like a disposal, a lot of indecent proposals. Elites got the globe in a chokehold. Consciousness comes from a higher dimension. The air's full of tension, we on a collision. Course with the climate, online to buy iron. Everyday kids dying in Gaza, they hear sirens. I watch rom-coms and Martin reruns to keep from crying. I had to cut off the news, what they supplying. It's fuel to the fire, bow when you meet sire. If peace the desire, or you need a supplier of dope bars. Don't let your arrogance be a faux pas. You like Glass Joe, got no jaw and no guard. I'm only left with one mission, that's to go hard. So charged, even out of my mind, the flow guard. Every day and losing more control. Growing out of my mind, I feel the fire grow. Every day and losing more control. Growing out of my mind. Tell me, hey, what is there any hope? Every day I'm losing more control. Growing out of my mind, I feel the fire grow. Every day I'm losing more control. Growing out of my mind. Tell me, classic, is there any hope? Tell me, classic, is there any hope? I don't know, but my heart stays cold. We can't fold.
Yo, yo. Word is Bond Rap Radio, 94.9 FM Radio Western. My name is Chase March, and back in about 2010, I started writing for this hip-hop magazine online called The Word is Bond, and everything was going pretty good, and we decided to spin it off into a podcast, and that birthed Word is Bond Rap Radio, which you hear right now, and it has been going since March 5th, 2012. This is the 13th anniversary of Word is Bond. Prior to that, I was on 93.3 CFMU in Hamilton on a little show called Dope FM. And if you could still listen to that show Saturdays at midnight. And this Saturday, we are rerunning my Women in Hip Hop show for International Women's Day Saturday. So you can listen to all 5 hours of that Saturday night starting at midnight. And most of it's podcasted right now at chasemarch.com if you want to check for that. So that is always my favorite show of the year to do. All right, we got Fresh Religion in the house. We got Jux Cain in the house. We got Bishop Hedley in the house.
What up, what up?
I'm going to put you guys to the test right now because I got this game on my phone called Bandle. Have you guys ever played this?
No, what is that?
No? Okay, it's a guess the song game. And this song is from 1988.
I'm out. I lost. I lost. I'm telling you, I lost.
Hold on, guys. I used to be a radio DJ. I might have a chance.
Okay, and the coolest thing about this is it breaks it down into stems. So it starts out with the drums, just the drums. And so shout out if you think you know this.
Oh, this is Run DMC, I think. Is it?
I don't think
1988,
so.
everything is the same. All the drums are like that, bro.
Public Enemy.
I play this game every day, and it's all different genres. But I bought this rap pack, so this is one that's just rap.
Anything past.
All right, so now we're gonna add the bass. This should make it a little bit more clear.
NWA. I want to say NWA.
Jeez.
Eazy-E.
I think this is DOC.
It sounds like a Dr. Dre kind of bass line,
like
you know?
NWA. Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's like. I think it's.
EPE, I got galore.
Yeah.
You might have, but I got much more.
Gotta be something related.
I think it's DOC. What's that DOC track?
The DOC.
Geez, it's got to be DOC.
That's definitely some West Coast.
It says this is very hard, but it says it has 23 million YouTube views.
I just want to remind you guys that the oldest person in the group is 26.
We got it though. We'll figure it out.
We'll get there eventually.
It's either Easy E or the DOC.
Jeez, I wish Hollywood was here. He would know this because this is like on the tip of my it's like.
It sounds like Gangsta Gangsta by NWA.
It might be NWA.
Gangsta.
This is the thing. It sounds West Coast, but
I think it more sounds like NWA with that part.
Yeah. It's Gangsta Gangsta by NWA. I know that.
Okay, I'm gonna type that in as the guess. All right, let's see if we got it. Come on.
Give me my money.
No, that's not coming up. But what? Maybe when you start to type it in, it tells it comes up if it's there.
Gangsta.
Jeez, NWA's not coming up either.
What?
The
guitar was the same guitar.
All right, this is the problem I had with this because when I hit voice cover, it's sworn before on this step. So let's see if I don't have to hit the cut button.
Oh, it's F. It's F the police.
Yeah. Oh my.
So I mean, you weren't wrong.
Damn.
That's
Yeah. Okay.
The problem is it's got another horn. Well, from the part I said.
Yeah, and that's what they break it down. Then they go on
stems
to
are
the next
very
verse.
I'm shocked. I did not know that off the bat.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
That's a song we've all heard.
And we didn't know.
At least you got NWA, man.
We should have.
I got the NWA part because you can tell it's Dr. Dre.
We should have got that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
That's a fail on all of us. Okay. All right, we failed that one. All right. Let's try one more. Oh, this is 2001. So you guys, wait. You might not. This one says it's easy. This is from 2001. We're playing Bandle. 519-661-3600. If you think you know. Did we get a text coming in? Looks like we might add a text. Very interesting show. Thank you, DJ Unsubscribe. Is that your name? Are you Unsubscribe? That's a cool name.
This is gonna be an Eminem song.
Give me your handle so I can subscribe and then unsubscribe. Thank you for listening. 519-661-3600. You could call or text. If you think you know the song, this is from 2001.
Sounds like
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. This sounds like Missy.
Did Timbaland make a track with Jay-Z? It's
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I can hear it.
You know what I'm talking
I can
about.
hear it. I just don't know the name.
That's the song he did with Jay-Z.
Get your freak on.
Oh,
Get your freak on, Missy Elliott.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
It sounded like that. I would know the Jay-Z song if I heard those drums. Because they have a dirtier sound to them than he usually does.
That was Missy for sure. Okay.
Missy Elliott song.
This thing's.
I love Missy Elliott.
Legend.
I'm like some of those beats and early songs. Like,
Yep, we got that one right away. Good job.
Yep. Get your freak on. Let's go.
Get your freak on. Should we do one more?
Son of a be doing tomorrow night.
We could do the daily one. I haven't done that yet. That could be like any genre. It could go back to the 50s or 60s too. Or we'll stick with the rap one?
Stick with the rap one.
All right, let's stick with the rap one. Let's try the next one. 2017. I'm probably not going to get this.
This is Uzi's year. This is Uzi's. We got this one.
Juice WRLD. So this is SoundCloud. This is when I was in high school era.
This is not my era.
We have to get this one, boys.
Travis Scott, maybe?
Let me hear. Oh. No, this sounds like Uzi, bro.
Yo, it's 2017. It has to be.
I don't really care if you cry.
No, I don't think it's.
No chance that's the drums for Uzi.
It's the drums from I Don't Really Care If You Cry. I swear to God.
It might be.
XO Tour Life.
I swear to God, it's XO Tour Life. Yeah.
No chance. Is it?
Wait,
where's the sample?
Can I hear it?
Oh yeah.
Say?
Am I tripping? That sounded exactly like it.
No, it's not really. No.
No chance.
No.
It's Drake, maybe.
No, it's
not.
Pop Style. No, not Pop Style. What's that one?
See, the hard thing about this right now is we got like 10 people in the studio and we only have 3 sets of headphones. So not everyone can hear it right now. They're passing around headphones. It's like...
It's gotta be Drake, bro.
Are you sure? The pattern is different.
All right. So this is from 2017. It's got 563 million YouTube views. We've heard the drums, we've heard the bass, and now we're adding in an electric guitar and a synth.
Oh, it is Uzi. It is Uzi. Yeah, I called it. Vanessa called it.
The bass was weird. The bass was weird.
Y'all doubted as you know what? It's
no, yo. The drums were there, but
it's because it's all redone. That's not the real beat.
It's not the real beat.
It's all
It wasn't the real
redone.
beat.
Yo, if it was the real beat, like it might be.
You
didn't even get out of the police.
It wasn't the real beat because the real beat has like the Minecraft sound in the drums.
Yeah, facts.
That's how you know. And that
the trapdoor sample, right?
Okay, this is bad radio because we got too many voices right now. But you guys were right away. They were saying it's a little Uzi Vert EXO Tour Life with the 3 in it, right? Yeah, so this is kind of like karaoke where the beat's slightly different. So I think if it was exactly that, like I kind of want to do it with
called Song
stems.
Pop.
Yeah?
It's called Song Pop. It's the same concept, but they play like the actual song with the lyrics and everything. And you have like you go against people and you beat them based on what time you get for each song. And
cool premise.
It's a good game. I play it with my mom.
Cool. Yeah, it's kind of fun to play these like little guess that tune games because you don't get to do it all the time. It's like I used to do that, like put a favorite artist on random and cover up the screen of my car, and we used to have to shout out what we thought the song was and bonus points if you got the album. So
yeah, my mom and I did that like if we were at the grocery store or something.
Nice.
Because she loves music and everything, so yeah.
Shout out to Jack's mom, for real.
Yeah. Hey, y'all saw her vinyl collection. Yep.
That's cool. I love vinyl. Vinyl is great. We're rocking on the Tech 12s here. I got my Serato Control vinyl, but rocking with vinyl is a nice feeling. All right, so we got Fresh Religion in the place to be, and they're about to drop a new single next month, and we got a world premiere on the radio right now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, tell us about the song. Let's throw to it.
All right, well, this track is featuring me, myself, Jack Craven, Tony Blue, and Two Divine.
Yes,
the beat is produced by our friend Kaiser from MIA. Shout out Kaiser. And we put this together in the summer. We've been spending a long time in the studio getting the mix right. And the
song is inspired by LeVar Ball.
It's inspired by LeVar Ball, if you know who that is.
There you go. Big baller brand.
Big baller brand.
Big NBA dad. Has 3 sons.
Yeah. So he gave us a little shout out on the gram, so we decided to shout him out in the song. LeVar Ball.
He went 3 for
If you go on the Fresh Religion Instagram, there's a video of LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
So we made this in honor of him.
All right. This is Fresh Religion, and you're listening to Word is Bond on 94.9 FM, Radio Western.
Yeah. Look. Back on my shit again, I'm making hits again. You did me wrong, put you back on my list again. Can't lose myself over a bitch again. Tired of being that motherfucking middleman. I'm trying to prove I'm wrong. That's why I do these songs. Always say true to y'all, but you was all moving so motherfucking shady, man. I don't know who to call. These bitches is acting so phony. Not too many that I call my homies. I've been doing this shit by my lonely, like I'm in the gym every night. Call me Kobe, possessing that mama mentality. Facing reality, I'm trying to make more than all of your salaries. They broke my heart and ignited a battery. This what I have to do, this what I had to be. One day I'm trying to record me a record where I'm just in everybody throwing shade. Swear that I want you to test it, I'm coming correct. I'ma make sure that you know the name. Me, I'm just staying protected, but what you expect from a homie, you came for the Jane. You trying to diss me, boy, stay in your lane. I'll keep up this shit till you fading away. You making a drop, but I'm making a wave. Respecting the street, you can't take it away. If the industry shifted, I'm changing my game. RP to the legends who paving the way. I gotta blow up, it's making a break. I'll come for your spot, so it's saving your place. I'm killing this track, only takes me a take. I get in your shit now, but it's paper to make. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on a come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on a come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully.
Wish I got time today,
You know that I'm not even close, bitch, I'm miles away. I need a villa, my women are chocolate vanilla. Beat on my chest like gorilla, beat it like Mike Jack. Ego too bruised, need a ice that. Flow too cold, need a ice pack. My shorties bite back, she know I like that. She be in love with my voice, where the mic at, yeah. I be pulling up to the function in the whip, I push to start it. Yeah, talking shit up in the archives, but you part of the party. Yeah, fresh religion, the regime, fresh religion, that's the army. Sipping on that go Bacardi, my shorty bad like she Cardi. And she gon' make it drop. F4, we on top, chase the bag and we don't stop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she gon' make it drop. F4, we on top, we the game, bitch. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on the come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on the come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully. So high, I'm on cloud 9, way too much in my damn mind. Stressing that I can't go to sleep, being hungry like I never eat. Love you even though I always leave. You ain't a problem, girl, it's always me. That's just how it's gonna always be until I fix my damn self. All this mental shit, all these fucking flaws, don't wanna burden no one, so I pray to God. And you tell me that we could always talk, but we never do, so I shrug it off. So it's another night of my dolo, stressing about how I'ma start a tour. 19 years old, they say I should work less and I should party more. I heard it all before, but I ain't really tryna swing that way. The money and women and music are the 3 things that make it feel like everything okay, so I'm in it, man, on God. No cane on my sock, writing reps in my job, hoping to do something when I drop. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on the come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully. I swear to God, y'all don't know how much it's mean to me. Me and my squad been on the come up, we the team to beat. I'm going hard like LeVar, winning 3 for 3. I'm in my bag recently, ain't going peacefully.
That's a Friday.
World premiere right there, Fresh Religion. That's coming out. You got a concert coming up soon.
Yeah. So that song you just heard, 3 for 3, is coming out exactly a week after our show on April 11th at Rum Runners, the Fresh Religion Showcase Volume 3, the 3rd installment of the past shows we've been having, and it's been great so far seeing everyone come out and support. So just gonna keep that momentum going.
Super special this time, and we got a few special guests. Uncle Cope's King Cruff.
King
we'll
Cruff.
Live band.
You know, King Cruff used to come in and host a show every February here, and now he's too big to do it.
That's my guy, man. King Cruff, man.
Our Rum Runners, April 11th.
I want to say one thing about that dude. I swear to God, I did one of my first shows 2 years ago, and he just appeared. So I kind of recognized him, and he has a big smile, and he just appeared out of the corner. I hadn't seen him all night, and he was kind of sitting by where the DJ was, just kind of enjoying it, and then he sort of vanished. Just and then I was like, where that guy was? That is he the guy that is that who that is? And then they're like, yeah, and I'm like, where'd he go? And I think he was there, and then he must have come by to say somebody, but it was just where somebody was there, and I was like, oh, and they kind of said hi to me because I'd just come off, and they're sort of then they were gone. Just poof. Does he vanish?
Yeah, I mean that's what he does.
Teleport? Is that what he does?
He likes Irish goodbyes. That's his thing. Irish goodbyes.
Hey, I'm Irish and I'm all about it. Yeah. So I had an Uncle Tom, and you know what he would do? He would, if he was going to leave, he would just go, "Welp." That was it. He just walked. He'd just say "Welp," and then he'd just start.
King Cruff has been making big moves. Like he was on Sway in the Morning. Like he's been on some of the biggest like shows, and he's like on some huge stages. So
yeah, he was just at South by Southwest.
Yeah. So big up to him. Like
good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
It's good to see him still involved in the scene here too. You know, helping guys like us out.
Yeah, he was out on New Year's. I saw him on New Year's.
I got a song with him coming out soon.
Yeah, Tony Blue and King Cruff coming soon.
Nice. Yeah, he's a good dude. He is definitely a good dude. So you guys are from Fanshawe, and I got my master's here at Western. But the funny thing is, we don't have beef, right? Like some schools this close together have beef.
I work with kids from Western. They're cool enough.
Western has beef with Queens. That's the big thing, right? It's always been Western and Queens.
Yeah, Western and Queens.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't even think us
I think
Fanshawe
sometimes
students-
Fanshawe just gets caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, we're not even in the conversation. I would
No,
love
we're
to
doing
have
our own
beef with
thing.
the
We're on
major
the other
university,
side
you
of
know?
town.
The
That would
one
be a
thing's
special
going on
thing,
with
you know?
one thing's going on with Fanshawe right now, which is a little disappointing, is that they're maybe trying to axe the newspaper.
Yeah.
Yes,
The Interrobang.
Yeah.
Hashtag Everyone save the Interrobang.
Save the Interrobang. Sign the petition.
Yeah,
It's not too
yeah,
late.
yeah. That one was a little crazy because they wrote an article about us. Shout out to Interrobang, and then literally the day after it was like, "Yep, well, we're leaving." So,
well, that's the thing too with the. I've been on a couple different radio stations, and it's like they always want to shut us down, or they want to take away some of the money and things like that because they're like it can go somewhere else. But Canadian media is important, and I say this because I wrote for the Cord when I was at Laurier. I've been at so many different universities, but I finished my undergrad at Laurier, and I wrote for the newspaper there. And this was like the early 2000s, and I interviewed Swollen members for that paper, and I interviewed Jeff Duke, Spade, Citizen Kane. That's it. I don't know why it was slipping my mind. I covered their documentary. So having that outlet there was pretty amazing. And like, even when I come to campus, like I know I've been pre-recording the show this winter, and the station's just opening back up now. So we're going to be in here more regularly. But when I come in, I pick up those papers, right? Because I think it's a cool voice to have these student-run papers and being able to have Canadian media, because I think we need it.
And you know, one thing Fanshawe does really well is it allows students to have real-world experience before they actually graduate. You know, that's something that we have access to with the studios and music industry arts. And I just think it's a bad idea to not give the journalism students that kind of a real perspective on things, on the industry, right? It's kind of doing them wrong.
Yeah, because you guys you're from Fanshawe, but are you in music, or is music your hobby? Are you guys pursuing music there? Because we have a music school here, like a classical music kind of school here, but over there they've got like the production and
yeah. So we're in music industry arts, so that's how we met each other. So
are you all in that?
Yeah, everyone except for Finesser. So
He's still went to Fanshawe. So.
Yeah. So but essentially they learned the ins and outs. We learned.
We also have a joint program with Western.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, that's how the Roots met.
Really?
They're from
Questlove
art
and
school. Questlove and Black Thought met in art school.
That's crazy.
And doing the same kind of thing, and then brought the collective together through meeting in school like that. But in an art school,
Yeah, they teach us how to like be a producer. They teach us how to be engineers.
How to monetize.
How to market ourselves. You know, there's a lot of things.
And then the kids who take the Western course that's joined with MIA have the advantage of being classically trained. And then they come into music theory class and they're like, okay, I already know all this. And so.
Do any of you play an instrument?
I used to play guitar here and there, but no, not really.
I can kind of play the drums. Emphasis on kinda though. I'm not very good. Don't book me for.
No, it's cool if you can like pick up an instrument, because like, you know, I took lessons when I was in school. Before high school, when I was in music class, I played the accordion for years. And by the time we were doing the theory in high school, I already knew it all because my accordion teacher was like big on theory. So I knew everything. I didn't learn anything in high school new until like grade 11, other than playing my horn, because I played the French horn. So, nice. I mean, I love being able to play music like that. And like, you know, I suck at the drums too, but I got a drum set at home, right? So it's cool. Like, pick up an instrument if you got one around you and learn it. Or
I mean, there's a piano at the studio at school. Sometimes I just sit down and just press all the black keys. It sounds good sometimes.
Yeah.
Just randomly pressing black keys, and I'm like, all right, I can play the piano, I guess.
There's a lot of hip hop producers that don't know how to play the piano, but still chop things up on it.
You heard my records? It's somebody who doesn't know how to play piano playing.
That's
basically
cool.
Playing virtual synths, chopping samples up, playing them.
Yeah, we have a MPC machine at school too, so we do that.
So that's kind of
awesome.
like the foundation I started under with production, but it's evolved now so much that, you know, it's. I just remember you had to have a lot of money, right? So you had to have the MPC, which is as much as more than any computer.
Or an SB 1200.
Oh god!
Yeah.
So those were rare enough, and those shout out for you knowing that.
Hey.
That's dope.
Yeah. Learned
but
about it in class last week.
Very. They only have like limited sample time too.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal
those
with
zip discs.
If you got
are
zip
like,
discs, then you were back in the day. If you had zip discs and you had to use those to store your stuff, but I mean today it's just
zip discs and DATs.
I do feel there's an issue with producers just doing. Well, first of all, there's not enough good rappers. There's a lot of producers, and then there's a whole bunch of producers that are just copying the same formula maybe they've seen, and they're just doing it the exact same way.
Well, I think the main problem is that there's softwares that allow anyone to be a producer these days. And then if you have a little bit of social media influence, all of a sudden you're ahead of someone who's been making beats for 10, 15 years, who has no recognition, right? So it's the age of social media really changing and accessibility changing things.
Yeah, you don't need anything. Back in the day, seriously, like I started rapping in the mid 90s, seriously. And in order to do it, I had to go to a studio and pay hourly time. And like I spent like $600, $800 on one song, and then I'm like, I don't like the song. I just spent
Now,
like $800 on a song that no one's ever heard.
That would have sounded good because I didn't do that. So I just learned to make the demos with tape decks and running sound through mixers and just live recording everything. And that's how we used to make songs. Like the MPC would be like essentially our drummer, our player, and then it would be running through here, and then you couldn't like layer stuff because I didn't have a multi-track. You're just trying to capture it in your tape deck while everything's running at the same time.
That's how our profs told us they used to do it.
Yeah, that's basically how people recorded in analog formats.
You didn't rent a multi. I rented a multi-track for the second album because I recorded my first album in a studio, spending hourly time, and I thought it was great. And then I played it for some people, and they said it sucked, so I threw it out. And I remade it again in a different studio, and it sounded way better. And then my second album, I produced myself on an Atari with a MIDI keyboard hooked up to an Atari. Look at these guys. They're like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean.
These 20-year-old kids are like, what is this? What's that mean? But hey, nice. All right.
No, we know. We do our history. I'm just trying to picture what it all looks like.
Well, so the first demos I did, it would be like a Gemini mixer, an old school DJ mixer. And if you remember those J's, they're like as long as your house. Like they're big, but they had channels, so there'd be like 4 channels. You're running your drum machine through one channel. You're running your synth that's playing something over the drum machine at the same time, and then you got, while all that's going on, you're recording your vocal. No backups because you got to do it in one shot. And I even had a friend who'd play guitar, and we could run his guitar through it also.
Wow.
And that's just like live recordings of everything at one time. You don't have the luxury to sit around and kind of put everything together, but that's just capturing sound and kind of figuring it out. And I think if you just look at somebody's, hey, this is the way I do it, you're just going to kind of copy their sound a bit.
Yeah.
And if you figure something out in your way, and then your imagination starts to expand, like, I want it to make it sound like this, and maybe a little bit here, then you have a better way of putting it down. And I think also it breeds like your own sound. And like it's kind of crazy. Madlib, like we listen to Madlib. He's I don't know if everyone's familiar here, but Madlib is a producer really well respected for underground hip hop.
He did a collab with Freddie Gibbs.
And great producer. We love it. And this dude does not use anything. Like he's using I think he's using an iPad. Like he's literally done with, and this is somebody that would have used all the old hardware at one point. Now it's just like, no, I can figure out, it's a sample based producer, so I can figure out just by cutting, pasting, moving, effects, all this. And that's just with an iPad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like your creativity inside you is what should drive your sound. And I think that's important for producers that are coming to and also don't do your beat the same way over and over again. Just try differently. Like if you start with drums every single time and then lay on top of that, switch it up. Put a metronome on and try and play something, or try and find some different loop that'll throw you off.
Well, it's all about filling a niche in your sound and in the industry in general, right? And if you're so the same as everyone else, how are you going to fill a niche that people
I think you're not going to stand out. Exactly. I think that's anything, right?
Yeah, like, you gotta supply and demand.
And in this group, like, be yourself. Like, this is cool. Like, this would stand out to me. Like, I haven't seen a collective like this lately. Have you?
No. Like the biggest ones we had was like, Sound Minds, where there was like four of them or something. Like, yeah, mostly you get duos and rappers and.
Yeah. Well, we're just getting started. Our first single's coming out April 18th, so expect a lot more from us.
So everybody be ready, April 18th.
Yeah, that's Fresh Religion. Bishop Hedley's been talking. Jux Cain is in the building. My name is Chase March, and we're celebrating the 13th anniversary of Word is Bond Rap Radio. So thank you for doing that with us. We're late for the commercial spots, but that was such a cool discussion that we were having that I didn't want to air them. So I'm going to do that right now. So don't go anywhere because we're live till midnight right here on 94.9 FM Radio Western.
Anin Kinoea. Start your week off in a good way with Music is the Medicine every Monday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm your host, Kime, and I request that you join me for newly released Indigenous music and sometimes a little reminder of what came before us. That's Music is the Medicine on Mondays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Radio Western.
It's time to stand for Canada. Please, let's all stand together and buy Canadian. By choosing Canadian companies and products made in Canada, you'll be protecting Canadian jobs, Canadian businesses, our Canadian way of life. Shop as if your country depends on it. Keep your money in Canada, and we can keep Canada.
You're listening to 94.9 FM, Radio Western, and RadioWestern.ca.
Keep Canada.
Please keep us, please.
It is important to support local, and that's what we're doing right here. Word is Bond Rap Radio. We got the local crews in the house supporting Forest City hip hop, and that's how we do it. If you're an artist and you want to submit something, WIB Rap Radio at bell.net is my submission email. So if you want to submit something, WIB Rap Radio at bell.net. It'll let me know if you're a local artist and you want to come through Thursday nights at 10 right here in the heart of Western University. So this is fun. I've been doing radio for a long time. And the crazy thing is, I'll tell you guys, sometimes I'm just like siloed. I'm up here. I don't know if people are listening. I don't know if people are checking the replays or the podcasts. And I got really close to quitting this show a couple weeks ago. And thanks. Shaking your head. A couple people told me not to keep pushing through. So I think I'm gonna stick around for a little while.
Yeah. Come on.
13 more.
13 more. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing college radio since 2008, but the way I started was kind of weird because I had a buddy who was doing radio, and he wanted to start incorporating interviews into his show, and he sucked at it. So he asked me because I had experience doing that already because I was on Cable 14 in Hamilton. I was a camera operator and worked on this music show, and we interviewed artists and musicians and had them come in and do live performances. So I got my start doing media like that. When was that? Holy crow. That was like that was the early 90s. And then it wasn't until 2008 that I landed on radio completely by mistake, because I wasn't really going to do it. I was just interviewing, and then became a host. And then
one thing you did that I loved is you taped all those Mastermind shows. If you don't know what DJ Mastermind is, if you're from the Hamilton area, you might know. Still like a legend DJ and back in the day, and your encyclopedia of I was like, whoa, he taped how many episodes did you have? I just remember that was one of the first things I noticed about you.
I lost
was
some,
that you were.
I have like 108 tapes of the Mastermind Street Jam radio show. It used to be on like 5 to 7 on Saturdays, and then it moved to midnight on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I taped them every week, like religiously, and I would go to bed. I'd tape it and go to bed. And I'd wake up in the morning and I'd like find a song that was the same amount of the commercials and plug it in and record over the commercials with another song and then put it in my Walkman. And that was my music for the week.
I used to tape this, but it would be like the Saturday time. So the DJ Hollywood's usually on. That was always forever. That was, I think DJ Rez did it. Capital J.
Uncle Ando was in that spot.
And I believe Andy Capp did it at one point. Another one of his friends.
Andy Capp was in London?
Yeah.
I know that name, but I didn't know. Wow.
He's still DJing. Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I saw him last week. I saw him at the Holy Diver last week. He still DJs from time to time. But I remember he was doing I think there was a guy, Sean LaRock was the name, like Scott LaRock. And he would do maybe a show with him. But it was always that Saturday night. And it was, first of all, it was the best. It was underground, basically they were playing the records that would be what we called white labels. So they'd be all promo. That was the way you would hear the first music. It would be DJs would have it. Because what the record labels did is they send out records and record pools. Is this the way?
Yeah. You get these records and they wouldn't have art on them or anything like that, and it would just be a white label and it would have 3 songs on it, completely unrelated. Why are these 3 songs on this record? And they'd ship them to DJs, and DJs would spin that, and that would be the first time you ever heard that.
So my favorite record I have Running by the Far Side. I have the white label that was sent out to Soul Choice that they got before, and they were selling the white labels, which I don't think you're supposed to do.
No,
but I still have it. And
actually,
because I knew that was a promo of one of my favorite records, actually, of all time.
It says on the sticker of these, if you bought this, please call this number, because you're not supposed to buy it. And I just wonder whoever called that number and say, "Hey, I bought this thing." They're like, "We're coming to your house. We're getting it back right now. You're not allowed to have this." Oh, man. All right, so we play something else. We got Fresh Religion in the house, and you guys gave me a couple other songs, so.
Yeah.
All right.
So, we got a Tony Blue song, or we got the Cypher. Whichever one you want to play is up to you.
Cypher or Back to You I got up here right now.
Let's go with Back to You. That's that new Tony Blue.
All right. This is Fresh Religion. You're listening to Word is Bond Rap Radio.
Damn, Donnie, kill this shit.
I'm thinking of you in the middle of the night. If you tell me to, girl, you know that I'ma slide. Even though it's wrong, got her lying by my side. Yeah. She's just here to fill the void right now. You replace me with your toys, I know. You should still be mine, girl, I can't let go. I don't wanna let go. I'm trying to get back to you. 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 Get back to you.
Yeah, hey, girl, you know I make mistakes. Lord knows I'm not perfect. I ain't really tryna wait, but for you it might be worth it. Lights down, camera action. Girl, you know I stay tapped in. Bet on you and cash in. I just can't wait. Girl, your vibe is on groovy. Know my life is a movie, but I know that you heard it all before, yeah. Hey, ain't no switching sides. If I said I'm down for you, would you say you gon' ride? No, you're deeper than a knife. I'm dancing with the devil, girl, I'm in this thing for life.
Back to you. Get 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 back to you.
Kill this shit.
Tony Blue. That's a solo track, right?
Yes, sir. That new Tony Blue. It's not out yet, though, right?
April 10th.
Yeah,
April 10th coming out. Back to You featuring JOC. Shout out my brother JOC.
We're getting some world premieres right here.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is cool. You're listening to Word is Bond Rap Radio, 94.9 FM Radio Western. My name is Chase, and I've been doing this program for a minute. So this is like episode 650 something. I've kind of lost track.
Wow.
But almost all the shows are up at thewordisbond.com, and then chasemarch.com. I started doing them more recently. But if you go to chasemarch.com and you click on podcast, you will be able to listen to this show. It goes up on my Patreon first, and then it goes free for everybody. So you can check out the whole archive of almost all 600 shows. If you go to thewordisbond.com, you'll be able to find most of them there, and chasemarch.com. And they go up exclusively on Patreon first, but then they're available for everyone to listen to. So if you missed the show or you want to hear it again, that is the way to do it. All right. So I got let's do the song. We got more songs from these gentlemen that are in the studio right now. What's this one? It's called Getaway. This is the Finesser.
Is that new Finesser on his new project, Shapeshift? Yo, why don't you self?
Yeah, man.
Get down here.
We got 3 mics and 3 headphones, and we got like 10 people in here, so it's a little bit.
The Finesser, you know, that's a track off of my recent EP, Shapeshifter. It dropped on January 24th. Go check that out on Spotify and Apple Music at the Finesser Shapeshifter. Let's get it.
Cool. We're gonna play that one right now. If you are an artist, you can send me a title link. Just saying. All right, so find where your title is, because I can play title on Serato really easily. All right, here we go. Word is bond.
Yeah, gotta give it up now. You just found another man, it's getting hard for me to compound these feelings that I wrote down. I stopped to reminisce how it was you and I. Split the cap, fail, we was popping out everywhere. I forget the year, but it was ringing in my brain. Mama always said, gotta get your mind away from all that BS and de-escalate. That's what I always feared. And now you're trying to say, that I led you astray, and let you get away. Counted 100 times, I just snorted 100 lines. Yeah, trying to keep up the pace. Learning my lessons like the hard way. Palm Bay, spring, sipping juice in the garage. Hey, life move quick when you riding in that fast lane. My foot up on the gas in the EV. Y'all niggas look silly. I've been trying to count up nearly. Who gon' fuck the billing? We gon' bring the ceiling down. Fuck these niggas talking about. I've been trying to run on through these hurdles. I've been burning out. People don't even hide none of the hatred. They be showing up. No, they can't be knowing all my moves, or they be showing up and throwing up shit to get me out of line and pull it up. It's more to the image we be putting up. It's what? It's something I can't reveal. Can't let you get away. That's what I'm trying to say. Man.
Is it the updated version of my verse?
Did I just stop that?
I don't even know, bro. We've updated your verse.
I think I was playing that off a phone. I think I messed that one up. I think I turned my phone off. How did I even do that? All right.
It was basically done.
I'm glad your verses were over. That was like the outro right there. So I apologize. This is why I don't normally play stuff off my phone. Like, if you're coming up here, please bring a USB or send me some stuff ahead of time. And like I said, if you are a local artist, wibradio@bell.net is my email address, and you can send me something. All right. We should spit. We should do another cipher to close out the show. We got about 12 minutes left. 13th anniversary of Word is Bond Rap Radio. And it's funny because like I did a 600th episode special, and then I had some people back, and it was like close to 50 episodes there. And they're like, what, already? It feels like we just did 600. So kind of cool to be able to celebrate these milestones.
Or Chase, can I just say one thing before we start?
Please do.
I just gotta plug my shows. I'm in Windsor tomorrow night. I have no idea where I'm playing with Six Strutter and my homie North Star. And then on March 28th, I'm in St. Thomas at the Back Alley Bar and Grill. I'll be playing there. And I got my releases now coming out on CDR and CD through Boring Earth Records. It's a little collaboration we're doing to get actual product out there, merch. And I'm actually going to be using streaming services like the radio back in the day, right? Where give them a song, but don't give them the album.
Oh,
you know, you're gonna have to buy the album from me, like on a tape or a CD or whatever I got, and you'll get a couple songs. But I think that's kind of the way I'm going to go forward.
That's interesting, because you know, it's ridiculous that they pay these streamers will pay podcasters a lot of money, and all they do is hit record and talk on the microphone.
Joe Rogan has all my streaming money.
Yeah, and then they don't pay the artists. They don't pay the artists money, and like nobody wants to value art. Even like all the AI models are getting modeled off of like actual songs that they haven't paid any licensing for. It's kind of crazy.
I'll go a little further to how it screws artists. Who buys a Spotify membership for a podcast? Does any? So why do they pay podcast people millions of why do they pay them significant amounts of money? You know, and I know that we're Hamburger, right? There's how many million tracks? How many tracks go out a day on Spotify? Or
it's ridiculous.
I know, I get it, but
there's stuff that's never been played.
They're paying like people that nobody really. I don't think anybody buys Spotify because they can listen to a podcast.
See, that's the thing. Like Amazon, people probably here in this room probably have shopped on Amazon, right?
Guilty.
It started out as just books.
Yeah.
And now you can buy anything on there. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I bought a book on there a couple weeks ago, but yeah. So there's all that stuff. Like I watch Reacher on Amazon. Like how stupid is that? Like that show's great, by the way. But just the fact that, you know, we're talking about why does Spotify have podcasts? Why do they have audiobooks? It's because they want to be Amazon, right? So like if they could be everything, you know, maybe they'll get TV shows. My phone's coming back to life.
I just want to quickly comment on the point you made with the podcasters. To my knowledge, which may be wrong and very limited, I think they pay podcasters a lot of money because they monetize the amount of time they spend on Spotify, because then they can show you more ads. So the longer you stay, the more ads you watch, and that's basically why they value it more than just
the podcast songs. Is like 2 hours long
what you're
every
day.
Is
Fresh Religion podcast.
Yeah, that's what you should.
All right, coming soon.
There you go. Don't worry. Yo, I like to rap. Let's do that.
Let's do that. That was a great discussion. This has been awesome. If you want to hear it back anytime, chasemarch.com. But let's get some beats going. Let's get a cypher going again.
Alright. Sounds like something I can slide on.
Y'all can't see me with your 3D glasses, and I'm coming for the crown now with Weezy had it. Got these hoes going crazy when they see me pass it. I'm investing in some real estate, need these assets. Get the picture, I'm seeking the most. Putting this in your hoe, I'm ripping and ripping these flows. Tripping you bitch, you know. It's Jack Craven, the bag breaker, I'm rap savior. They try to diss me, but miss me with all that bad data. Fake info, staying info, internet money like I just made crypto. I be switching flows, you rappers on the same ish though. Dropping all this heat, my rookie year, justice wins low. I been dope, never writer's block while you pin slow. Trying to get it poppin', move me out, but with the road walking through the fire, put respect on my name. Got the hottest in the game, but we ain't the same. It's like,
yeah. Check it, my pants fitted, palm dipped in that gold kiss. Call me King Midas, tailor made. The game is changing, I could rewrite it. Never late and never laid back. I'm deciding that this face don't take it personal. Spit on all these tracks with no rehearsal. I spit on all these tracks, I put my back in and my muscle. But no one give a f. They think I'm this good cause of luck. I don't even tussle, let them beta niggas do the talking. Yeah.
Yo, look. I'm going in again, been sick with the pen. My exes never forget me, I always hit again. Different trends, shout out K-Bands, he pulled up in the bands. Always keep my circle close, I ain't never switching friends. It takes a special month to do this, improving this music the truest. Every syllable's fluent, and I prove it every single time when I get to spitting rhymes. Had to take it home with me because this chick was fine. Except I hit it first, you just match a different time. Tells me all about how you a dickhead while she's licking mine. Oh shit, I think I hurt they little egos. Taking all them shots like I'm stepping up to the the free throw. Run your pockets like my real name was Debo. Don't step to this so effortless. You're rhyming with your weak throat. Fresh religion, that's the team. No, I see you hating comments while your followers are zero. Like, oh, J to the AC. No matter what they do, y'all can't replace me. Shout out Eminem, Wu-Tang, and Jay-Z. Turn me to a monster on this beat, I'm going crazy. Always on the grind, I swear you other rappers lazy. Pulled up to the show, I'm on stage rolling 8 deep. Yeah, so peep the style, how I wreck it. Cause after this, it's no debating who the best is. It's Craven.
Yo, it's Craven. I'm sort of the vampire, sort of Wes Craven. I've never behaving. I throw into the bay and try and find rap for saving. And bring it back with my freestyle desk. I wanna rip it hard, then rip off the stress. I'm Chub Rock, but I never do the cocaine. And that's to this beat, Crocodile just Soul Train. When I try and bring it back like it's the 90s or up to 2000s, I'm always just pounding, I'm going straight with the lyrics, and I try and have it out when I flex my spirit, and I flex my spirit, and I
flex
know
spirits, and we get the lyrics. We get the lyrics off the top. Freestyle, yeah, I'm wild. They call me Jack Craven, I'm the backbreaker. Flying over this game like I'm a black raven. I got white Nikes on my feet, Mac Miller. Whenever I'm jumping on beats, they say I'm the track killer. Coming like the 90s, but I'm 99. I look at your chick and I say she kinda fine. I'm shooting up these mother like it's Columbine. Oh damn, I do this every day, all the time. Yeah, I got Jux on my left. I'm getting all these rhymes off the top, off my chest, yo.
Go off the top like macho. Cats wanna talk, I go get Camacho. That's straight specs for you suckers that don't know. Cats wanna mess with Lesnar and Lashley though. I tell them tough talk can get you cut deep. You motherfuckers talk all sweet. Don't know me, I've been way OG. Unks in the building, yeah, you know me. Yerp on the end, better respect on it, B. Yo, best look down, respect Birdman sleeps. Okay, you can get it. Flip the beat up. Yeah, we go. There we go. Chase March.
And we shaking the street up. Yeah, yo, it's straight crazy how she gobble a nut and she got an ass fatter than Jabba the Hutt. Yo, I'm rhyming with orange. I'm gonna say porridge like my name was Eminem. Yo, check it. Like I'm Slim Shady, but I've been crazy. Yo, they like to compare me to legends, but I'm the brethren. Let's always step into it. Let's always step into it when I pursue it with this music. I'm going fluid. I'm pouring like some fluid, like I'm water. Yo, you try to guard it, but you can't. You can't see me in the paint, and you ain't stepping to me with your freestyles, dank.
Time to freestyle off the top of the dome. I've been doing this, making myself at home in the studio since 2012. Doing it like this all by myself, but sometimes I just gotta think how I can press rewind and bring it back to those better times when I didn't have to worry about being an adult and I could just be free and play with the rhymes coming out the top of the dome. Doing it like this, you know it's kind of a poem, and I'm saying it just like this. Chase March, word is bomb, that's the way I'm gonna spit. One time for your brain, wake it up. I am a teacher, yo, come on, the lesson is time to step it up. Going like this, yo. Who's next, yo?
Estamos parchados con los parceros activados. Ya tú sabes, mamacita, cómo estamos activados. ¿Cómo? Todo el mundo con la mano arriba, yo. Con el Ferrari monteado, ya tú sabes, estamos colegiados. Que tú quieres, mamacita, estamos billeteados. Con el parcero estamos encalibrados. Pero que tú quieres, lo hacemos en la vuelta. Como que tú quieres, lo hacemos en la vuelta. Como que tú quieres, lo hacemos con el...
Yo. Yeah, mama la verga, puta.
All parts of the world right now, man.
What's up?
Como.
Yeah.
Yo, I just gotta fade it down right here because just because the way the recording works here at Western is we're probably gonna get cut off. I think it records to about midnight, and then I could go longer, but I want to just make sure people that are listening know how to find out about you guys.
Yes.
So drop your socials. How can we find out about you?
Y'all check me out at Moosey Elias on all streaming platforms. That's MOOSEY space ELIAS. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, OnlyFans. Please, anywhere you can find me.
You always have to plug the OnlyFans. Yeah, if you wanna find us on Instagram, it's Fresh Religion. Fresh Religion with an extra N, and then you can find all our accounts on there. You can see the ticket link for the Rum Runner show on April 11th. Right now it's Jack Craven. You can find me at It's Jack Craven on Instagram.
Yo, you can find me at The Finesser Official and The Finesser on Spotify, Apple Music. Once again, TheFinesser.
You can find me at Calderon Urbano, IG.
Fresh Religion DJ.
And I'm Tony Blue. You can find me at official Tony Blue, TONIBLU_.
I'm George Tux. You can find me on all socials and DSPs at George TOOX.
I'm Two Divine. You can find me on Instagram at Two Divine. That's Two Divine. Is 2 to the D to the I to the V to the I to the N to the E music on all platforms.
Word. You know what it is? It's the one and only Low City Kingpin Jux Cain. You can find me in the streets. You can find me at your baby mom's, and you can find me at the studio. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
So I'm Bishop Hedley. I got to get back to my baby moms now, and you could just look up Bishop Hedley streaming. I got an album, Cordic, came out, and another album, Lobotomies for Everyone. And yeah, go check out the music, and I'll be at a stage near you anytime soon.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming through.
Thanks
for
for
celebrating 13 years with Word is Bond.
Let's go. Word is Bond. Word is Bond.
ChaseMarch.com. That's where you find me. ChaseMarch.com. 2 verbs, just like you're running after the month. Have a good night. We'll see you back here Thursday night at 10 p.m. on 94.9 FM, Radio Western.
Wow. Thank you so much for having us. Thanks for coming through. He's